Shalom. First and foremost, I'm giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And Barakatah to you brothers that's a part of the Bayasha Davadah, the house of David. All right. To the men, women, and children out there that's a part of the hopeful elect, right, that support the cause of the truth. I'm the brother Amath, all right, Men of Valor 12 West Coast Camp. And basically, I just wanted to go over, the pros. I'm gonna name this like, pros and cons. Cons, of being in, America. Pros of, when the kingdom comes, because the pros are only gonna be for the Israelites, all right, and the cons are gonna the things that happen to us, the cons that happen to us are going to transfer over to the heathens, mainly the so-called white man. All right, but I'm gonna get into some of the pros of the kingdom, man. Because kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is coming, and we see it as us brothers see it. We on that watchtower, but people out here don't know what the hell is going on. All right, but that's because the Most High doesn't want them to know what's going on, because like Yahweh Shai said in Second Peter's third chapter, he comes as a thief in the night. But this is Deuteronomy 28:1, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all the nations. Right. So us coming back to knowing Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai on this side in America, that's actually a blessing from the Heavenly Father, man. Because we once didn't know that we were Israelites. We were foreigners. We were calling ourselves Americans, African Americans. We were calling ourselves, nationalities that aren't us, and those ain't even nationalities. All right, those are bywords, proverbs and bywords, man. All right, but like the scripture just said, if thou hearken diligently. Now you got the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai on the street corners. All right, which Luke 1:70. Well, you got the prophets all over YouTube, and I'm not talking about the other groups. I'm talking about the ones that's teaching the word how it's supposed to be taught. All right, according to whether Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai wants it taught. All right, and basically, Luke 1:70 says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. All right, Moses was a prophet. That's why, the Lord gave him, the Heavenly Father gave him the 613 commandments on Mount Sinai to do what? To tell our people. All right, that's why it says right here, and it shall come to pass, if thou hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. Right, to observe and do all his commandments. Right, the laws that were given to Moses on Mount Sinai. So he said, if we hearken diligently, and it says, and it's a command that we do his commandments. It says that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Now, that's going to be a pro in the kingdom, because we're not right now in America. We're not on above all nations of the earth right now. We're at the bottom. What's that saying? Last hire, first fire. We're at the bottom, man. All right, and this America is just basically our punishment for going off and not following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. But in the kingdom, all right, because I'm gonna do that on a con video. But in the kingdom, we're gonna be high and above all the nations. Why? Let me get this real quick. Because we're gonna the Heavenly Father is going to put his laws in our inward parts. All right. It starts on this side, but once we go into those chariots, right? Once we get those new bodies, all right, those extraterrestrial bodies, all right. Um, he's gonna basically, put his word in us, man. All right. This is this is Ezekiel. See, this is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 22. Therefore say unto the house of Israel, this is another pro to getting into the kingdom, man. To actually being in the kingdom. This is going to be a pro, all right, because the bodies that we have right now are susceptible to sin, all right. They're susceptible to go off because we're not perfect, but Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to perfect the elect, and it's going to trickle down, to their babies, man. All right, because the scriptures say all Israel shall be saved, but 2/3 are going to get it on this side, but they're going to come back as the elect's kids, man. All right. It says, therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord power, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for mine holy name's sake. And he's saying that because we're called by his name. We're his people. That's why when the heathens take us down, they take pride and joy in it. Is this Jerusalem? Is this the beautiful city? All right, the city of perfection, because we are called by Yahweh Shem Yahushua's name, and we are to do what is commanded by the great living spirit, man, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, the living power. So when we don't do that, all right, it makes it look bad on his part. So he said, I do not this for your sake. So he's not gonna do this for our sakes, all right, O house of Israel, but for mine holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen. Whither ye went, how we profaned it among the heathen, because a lot of our people follow false gods, man. All right, that's mainly why we in the predicament we in right now. All right, that's why we last. That's why this place America, is totally against us, man, because we under curses. And it says, and I will sanctify my great name. So the Lord's name is great, and he's gonna make it great again all over the earth, just like he did with it in the time of Moses, man, in Egypt. And America is modern day Egypt, all right. And this is the worst captivity we've been in, all right. America's track record has reached up to the heavens, man, the Heavenly Father. So imagine what imagine what destruction is going to come upon this place from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. It says, and the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord power, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. Why? Because the Lord is going to beautify his men first and foremost. All right. Revelations 21:3 says, the Most High's tabernacle is with men. All right. So when Lord, and it's gonna happen on this side, but he's gonna when we get out of here. Like I said, those new bodies that we're gonna get, he's gonna beautify us again. We're gonna be perfect. All right. He's gonna beautify himself through us. All right. He's gonna use us. All right. It says, and Salakia. It says, the Lord, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes, because everybody's gonna know that the Heavenly Father is dealing with the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, Israelites of the Bible. All right, not no other nation. For I will take you from among heathen and gather you out of all countries. That's when the chariots come. All right, that's going to be another blessing. Getting out of America, getting out of the lands of our captivity. All right, and being delivered. All right, and so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Heavenly Father. It says, and I will bring you into your own land,